From the practical point of view, the most important part is what type of visa they'll come to the UK with. Very recently, the government have issued a B&O visa, which allows them to come to the UK without restriction for 5 years. The other alternative is a temporary visa. So it very much depends on what type of visa they'll come to the UK with. But the more important point is to tidy up their affairs before they come to the UK. That can range from creating clean capital through to sorting out their affairs, both what they own, how they own it, and whether they choose to sell assets to crystallise the capital gains before they arrive in the UK. It's absolutely essential to do this before they come to the UK. If the pensions emanate from Hong Kong, MRP, or other providers, they are not taxable in the UK. They're taxable in the jurisdiction of Hong Kong. Therefore, they don't fall into UK tax at all. In Hong Kong, there is no capital gains at all. However, as soon as they become resident in the UK, unless they choose the remittance basis, they will be taxable on their worldwide income and gains. If I may just emphasise, there are 2 ways of being taxed in the UK for people that are non-domiciled. An arising basis, which means it wherever it arises within the world, both for gains and capital, or you have a remittance basis. Now, remittance basis means that you don't pay any income tax on income that you don't remit to the UK. That can last for 7 out of 9 years. If you carry on that basis, you have statutory charges which start at £30,000 a year. And the important point on remittance basis is the absolutely essential part to have clean capital, not to remit the asset afterwards into the UK. So advice is absolutely essential for remittance basis. And the important point there is to recognise that remittance basis will only work for the few people that are able to leave money outside of the UK. Well, the important point here is that in Hong Kong, in the UK, a slightly different tax basis, and the family unit is treated independently in the UK. Therefore, the assets can be shared with the wives or partners to reduce down the tax liability, rather than left in one individual's name and being taxed without any breaks accordingly. Absolutely. What I always recommend is that you do a form of spreadsheet to put all your assets down so you identify what you're bringing to the UK for taxation purposes, and then analyse whether they hold profits or gains. If they do, it can be a situation of just accepting it. However, advice is needed before they enter the UK, become resident, because there the opportunity to change once you've become resident has vanished. It's www.davisllp.co.uk.